Yes, I'm inside. Yes, I took down the background. And yes, I am that serious. And today, Post Malone featuring Morgan Wallen. I need some help. Let's find out if it sets it off. Post Malone. You know, there was a time when he was supposed to be on the cover of Double XL's Freshman 15 or whatever year it was. I don't remember what year it was. And he declined because he said he was a country artist. And I personally took offense to that because at the time he had White Iverson out. And it was the biggest hip hop record on the internet. And it was like, not just the internet, but everywhere. It was like it was the most added song in radio history, I think, at one point. Like the fastest added song in radio, something like that. It had a big, and it's just like, and first of all, I never liked that record. There's just so many. Anyways, then he comes out and he's like, no, I'm a country artist, so I'm not going to be on the cover of Double XL. And then that year, we got some whack people on the cover. I want to say that's the year with Triple X, but I could be wrong. And not that Triple X was right, but there was just some bad ones on there. Bad. Anyways, but I always did understand what he was talking about. Is that he didn't want to be labeled as any one specific thing, especially because at the time that Lil Nas X stuff was going on. And I got it. I understood. I understood what he was saying. And you know, I haven't been surprised by any of his moves. None of it has been surprising. I think the part that surprises most people isn't that he does other things, it's how well he does them. But if you understand that White Iverson was like his first ever recorded song, you do start to get that like some people are just born with it. And his talent, like his voice really lends itself to being this like new version of southern rock meets this urban style. It's a very good blend. And he's going to be matched up perfectly with Morgan Wallen, who sort of is in that same exact vein, other than maybe he's not as creative as Post, and maybe he is, but we haven't lived with him long enough to really see it. He's kind of stayed within his boundaries. Now he has invited people to be within those boundaries that are kind of obscure, but he really hasn't stepped out. He hasn't made the pop style record yet, which is what I expect to happen kind of next with Morgan. I do expect him to have like a big pop record. But anyways, I'm just yammering on for no reason. This is going to be an incredible thing. Their vocal mix is going to be awesome. I can't wait to hear the deep voice that Morgan has paired with that raspy thing that Posty has, and then his warble, and I'm excited. Let's just get into it. Stop yakking. Let's get to reacting. Now, real quick, before I hit play, you know I got to do the YouTube thing, so like the video if you want to, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and please leave a comment down below to help Mr. Algo Rhythm. Every time you guys interact with this video, it really does give YouTube the confidence to suggest this video to someone else, and that is everything to a small-time creator. I appreciate the hell out of all y'all. Thank you so very much. Post Malone, Morgan Wallen, I need some help. Let's find out if it sets it off. Let's... famous in their own right at this point. All right, let's talk about it. Post Malone featuring Morgan Wallen. I need some help. Does it set it off? I'll tell you in just a second. First, you know I gotta do the YouTube thing. So like the video if you want to, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and please leave a comment to help Mr. Algo Rhythm. Every time you guys interact with this video, it really does give YouTube the confidence to suggest this video to someone else, and that is everything to a small-time creator. I appreciate the hell out of all y'all. Thank you so very much. All right, the first thing I want to say is awesome record, incredible. I loved it. It makes the playlist. It sets it off. It is fire. It's going into right into the playlist. I'm gonna sing this thing 100 times today. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. My ADHD is going to lock it in, and this is now my song for the next 10 days. I will play it so many times that everybody around me will be annoyed, and that's okay because I need some help, right? Like, that's just the facts. All right. Now, let's take my just pop fan hat off real quick, and I do want to make one small critique to the song, and it's going to be a weird one. You hear me out. Like, just it's a weird, it's a weird critique. It didn't. The music was played by a computer. The music was that was all digital music. Like there was not a real guitar playing those riffs. And when they play it live, I bet it's 10 times better because country music, if for nothing else, country music is imperfectly perfect, right? It is the reason that you listen to it is the instruments might be slightly out of tune. It's not the same level of precision, right? That's one of the things about it. Like when you hear them hold a note a little longer, right? Or cut one short or jump at a pitch when it's supposed, you know what I mean? Like there's just something real. The country music and heavy metal are in that same ballpark, whereas like perfection is sort of icky. Like it's like, it sounded perfect. Who plays perfect? Like there, if there's a little grit to it, and that guitar riff, right, that ran the entire song. That guitar riff has no imperfections, and I think that playing it live will sound way better. I think that that's just the one thing that if you're going to claim this to be a country record, you gotta have some countryness to it, and that was just a pop record. And as a pop record, incredible. Maybe my favorite record right now. I'm excited this exists. I'm happy that this is coming out right as the summer is starting to pop off. This one is going to be a good one. Tan girls in short shorts are going to need some help. That's all I'm saying. Ladies and gentlemen, Morgan Wallen, Post Malone, I need some help. Sets it off, makes the playlist. What an incredible joint. I thought it was amazing. Let's go. Anyways, yes, I'm inside. Yes, I took down that background. And yes, I am. That's serious. I'm out.